Hello and welcome! My name is Crewe. I'm an instructor at the Joy of Dance Center in Toronto, Ontario, and the creator of SocialBallroom.Dance, a website where you can learn your dance at your place on your schedule. We've been covering the various benefits of dancing over the past couple of weeks. We've been talking about the physical benefits and the mental benefits of dancing, and today we're going to move on with the emotional/spiritual sides of dancing. You know, how is dancing good for our personal development? And I think one of the most obvious and simple answers to that is dance is fun. You know, you get to dance to music that you love, hopefully with people you love. You know, it's just a really great experience. It's a lot of fun. And second of all, when you're meeting those people, it's not just anybody you're meeting people from all walks of life. You know, dance is a great leveler between, you know, different cultures, different income brackets, you know, different religions, different beliefs of all kinds. And it's not just a matter of meeting these people, it's a matter of connecting with them on a level that transcends words, really. You know, Mikhail Baryshnikov, he had this great quote where he was talking about, when the body moves, it's the most revealing thing. Dance for me a minute, and I will tell you who you are. And what I think he meant by that, or what I think he was saying, was that when we move, it's like our autobiography in motion. You know, we are expressing not just who we are right now, but like sort of all that we've gone through in a way, through our body language. And when we allow somebody not just to see us, but also to feel us, and we can see and feel them, we're allowing ourselves to be vulnerable for each other. We're allowing them to sort of get a little view into parts of ourselves that we don't normally allow the rest of the world to see. So it's a really wonderful experience because it helps to create that feeling or that recognition that, you know, you're not really as alone as you might feel you are. And for those of you who have had this experience, you know what I mean. It's also awesome for you to work together as part of a team. When we think about non-verbal interactions with other people, often what comes to mind is, you know, we're playing sports, we're competing against other people, there's that tension and stress of trying to beat another person or a group of people. And while for some people that can be a good thing, it can just heighten the experience, for others, not having that, like if you're not competitive dancing anyways, can be also a very positive experience because it allows you to just focus on creating this really wonderful feeling between you. And it sort of changes your focus and your motivation on just working together. And so it's a very positive team building exercise. I think all people from like larger businesses and things like that, they really should hire dance instructors more and just have that experience. I think they might find it to be really good for their productivity. Just throwing that out there. Not all the benefits we're talking about have to do with how we relate to each other. There's also personal benefits, like for instance the inherent joy of just learning a new skill, you know, expanding horizons. I think that it's really good for our feelings of self-worth and our confidence. When we know that we've broken into an arena that we weren't as familiar with previously. I see dancing as kind of like a superpower almost, where, you know, I could be walking down the street and at any time I could just bust out some moves and people would be like, whoa, that's amazing, you know? And, you know, some people might think he's kind of crazy. But at the other same time, you know, it would turn some heads, and most people would kind of be like, that's really cool, I love that. There's also the side of, you know, dancing where we get to de-stress from a long day at work. A lot of us have very tough lives. We, you know, we've got screaming kids at home, or we've got a boss that shouts at us, we've got a lot of paperwork that we need to fill out, and we need time to let our body and our mind relax from that. We need to just be able to take a break. So dancing, when you dance your heart out, you can't be thinking about your work or the rest of your life because it's friggin' impossible. You know, you're putting all your energy into just being there for that moment, trying to create the best dance that you can. So it's very good for you to just allow yourself to kind of not think about the rest of stuff that's going on. it also should be said that physical exercise helps to flush out all those stress hormones that can build up from a tough day at work. So it's good for your health in more obvious ways as well. And finally, I really think it helps create a feeling for ourselves that you may not always have access to in your everyday lives, you know? Maybe you've always wanted to feel more assertive or more confident or more sexy, more elegant or more masculine or feminine, whatever that means to you. You know, dancing involves such a huge range of motion that there's virtually no emotion or facet of the human personality that you do not have access to. We have all these parts of ourselves within ourselves, so it allows you to bring out the parts of yourself that you want to see more of and express those and get comfortable with those. And then the best part is that you'll probably find that it's easier for you to bring that out in your everyday life as a result of that. Speaking of which, next week we're going to talk a little more about how dancing, or the benefits of dancing, can be applied to your everyday life, which I think is overlooked a lot of the time by other dancers or would-be dancers. You know, it's one thing to say we have this great experience while we're dancing, but we don't often think about, well, what if I'm at an interview, or I'm meeting my girlfriend or boyfriend's parents, or I'm running errands and I'm just like jogging around downtown trying to get some work done. Or, you know, I'm sitting at my computer and, you know, I want to make sure that my posture is good. You know, how does dancing help me there? And the answer to all those things is yes. So we'll talk about how dancing can improve your life in various ways off the dance floor next week. So, as always, I hope you found this very helpful. If you have any questions or comments, please don't hesitate to message me on my Facebook fan page, Ballroom Dancers Anonymous, or you can email me at ian@SocialBallroom.Dance. Once more, it's ian@SocialBallroom.Dance. It's been great talking to you about all these awesome benefits that ballroom dancing can bring for you, and I look forward to seeing you next week when we wrap up our series, and we'll talk about those practical benefits off the dance floor then. Have a great week.